We are in Tinkinung community, one of the communities that the Fmnr project started implementing its interventions in the year 2020. We chose Tinkinung community to implement the project due to the fragile nature of the environment in the community, i.e. land degradation and deforestation. As part of efforts to bring back trees onto the environment, many efforts have been made. Some of the efforts include planting of trees, which we all know planting of trees is very expensive, it's costly, and the survival rate is also low as 20%. But there is a cheap and less costly or cost-effective way of bringing back trees onto the environment, and that is the Farmer Managed Natural Regeneration. With the Farmer Managed Natural Regeneration, as the name implies, it involves farmers nurturing and pruning and taking care of shrubs and tree stumps at their natural habitat to grow and become trees. When the farmer sees the shrub or the tree stump, he determines how the pruning should be done. And the pruning is done depending on what the farmer is going to use the shrub for. For instance, these prune shrubs we see here, the farmer had the intention of getting fuel wood from it in the near future, and that's why he left several stems, so that as a need arises to get fuel wood, he comes to remove some of the stems, with the ultimate aim that one of them would be left in future to grow and become a tree. If his intention were to get fruit out of this particular shrub, he would have left one stem or two stems, so that the fewer the stems, the faster they would grow, because there will be less competition for nutrients, for air, and for other components that will make the shrub grow faster. They always don't grow faster and remain shrubs forever, because when there are many, they all compete for air, they all compete for water, they compete for nutrients and other compositions in the soil that will make them grow. One other reason too that makes them not grow to become trees is the constant cutting for fuel wood and the introduction of bushfires onto the field. Once there is bushfire, the tree will remain a shrub forever. But if you prevent bushfire from entering to the site and you constantly prune it, it means that it will grow eventually to become a tree. If the farmer also wants to get rafters or building materials from the shrub, he also prunes and leaves a number of them, up to 4 or 5, so that when the need arises in the near future that he gets rafters or other building materials from the shrub, he comes to remove some of the stems to go to serve as building materials or rafters for the farmer. You need to conduct the pruning at least 2 times in a year. That is if you don't have time on your side. But if you are somebody who has enough time, you would have to conduct the pruning at least every 3 months. We see that this one was pruned, but you still have some new shoots that are coming up. It implies that you would have to come and remove the new shoots that are coming up, so that the water and the nutrients that would have been used by these ones, thereby preventing this from using to grow. When you remove this, the water and the nutrients will be channeled to this one, and that will make it to grow faster and grow well to serve the purpose for which you did the pruning.